Hi, my name is Tommy, and today we're talking about the Backrooms. I don't think the Backrooms is really a place. I feel like it's more of a not place. What's a not place, you might ask? Well, let's bring in the whiteboard. Maybe, I don't know. Hello, this is a flower. This flower exists in the real world, which is a component of places. Places are places you can go from. Things make logical sense, gravity always works, and there are no monsters here. Well, this place, let's say it's in the Backrooms, is not a place. You cannot get there by walking. There is no physical transition. But this doesn't mean it isn't a place per se. It's a not place because you cannot go there. It does not exist in the universe. It is not a place, but it still abides by 3 dimensions and a weird sense of gravity. So, it is a not place. See, the problem with a not place is that gravity doesn't have to be down or up or this side or that side. There doesn't have to be gravity at all, but there could be mass. See, things don't make sense. I could walk through a door and end up in a different place than if I walk through the other side of the door to get to this place. Let me show you something to help make it make sense. If I walk through it, I go to this hallway. If I walk back through it, I go here to the stairs where I'm going. But that doesn't happen in the Backrooms all the time. That is just what happens in a place. In a place, I could go through that door, end up in the hallway, but if I go through the same door, I'll end up in the classroom. It's like that. Things don't necessarily have to make sense where you're going because it's not a place. But you might say it has dimensions and time and stuff. Yeah. Has dimensions and space and stuff, but doesn't act correctly. So it is not a place. Or a not place. And this was all just to explain what a not place is. So I could go into the rest of it. Therefore, in a not place, if up doesn't always have to be up and down doesn't always have to be down, things in a not place are highly sensitive to your consciousness. Especially in the Backrooms, where if you are feeling uneasy or stuff, your fear can manifest in monsters that are coming to get you. The isolation and the scariness to you affect you. That's also why the Backrooms takes place in many different forms. It takes place in many different forms because it is reacting to the person's consciousness. The main floor is what we assume is the default position of a building. Like, I'd say it's pretty default, and therefore that's what it is. What does that mean? That means, how do you get there? Is what people say. The nail clipping, of course. But the note clipping isn't happening. It's not happening the way you think. Think of our universe as a ball. I'll get a ball picture in just a second. This is the universe right here. This is where everything happens. You see? And this is the Backrooms. To get from the Backrooms to our universe, you need a portal, the arrow. And that's how you fall through. And that's what note clipping is. You fall through our universe to the Backrooms. Falling through may affect things, but most of all, it affects reality. Since the Backrooms isn't in our universe, it abides by different rules. That's why it's a not place, right? Well, note clipping is just literally falling through our universe onto the Backrooms. And that's how I think the Backrooms is. It's a manifestation of our consciousness and things that don't quite fit into our universe. It's all the leftovers. And that's what the Backrooms is. Bye!